What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? How's everyone's week? How's everyone's day? Um, News announcement. I only have about I'm gonna stream today, and I want to say Wednesday for a little bit, maybe like an hour and a half. The rest of the week I will be out. I have family trip coming up, so gonna try to get in some time for that right now. Um, let's see what else is going on. I have a video to edit. I'm like a week behind on schedule with stuff. It's been hectic, honestly. There's no way I was gonna be able to do everything, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's adjust the little music a little bit. We're actually gonna. I like to do my sessions with a little learning session first when I start streaming. See what's new, and then we go from there. So let's go to display, right screen. Basically, if you guys aren't familiar, what's oh, there. Can I even? Yeah, I probably could. Remove filter, remove image mask, remove that virtual green screen. Let's add, get that. I love it when things work out well. Oh, perfect. I'm not gonna cover LJ because that's just rude. But yeah, no, guys, if you haven't checked out LJ streams, they are phenomenal, greatest thing ever. And I will definitely be adding the video to the link, so if you want to follow that. But we're basically gonna see what what's on stream scheme, what's new.
Those in the description. I am actually live right now as well, which is pretty cool. Today, guys, we're going to be taking 1 or 2 live streams directly from Twitch and converting them into 30 plus TikToks or YouTube shorts. It's entirely free. There's no downloads. There's no reason to learn how to edit, really. And honestly, I love the fact that you're not going to have watermarks or low resolution caps like so many other services out there. Today, I'm sharing with you my secret weapon that I used to get over 1.5 million views in just under 2 weeks over on TikTok. But before I reveal that secret, let me tell you about another great platform, Own.tv, our sponsor. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Own.tv. You guys should know about Own by now. They are a fantastic resource for any streamer. I wanted to highlight another one of their packs that you probably haven't seen before. They have both animated overlays, alerts, and more for your stream. But they also have static overlays. Technically, using this support Owned, the link in the description.
Can we do
Without
theater
them,
mode?
we couldn't keep making these videos, and I really
Aha.
appreciate the support they've given to this community. So what is my secret platform that I have
Tell
been
us,
using?
what is your secret platform?
I'll reveal that in a second. First, to understand just how powerful this is, and for the tool to actually work, you need to understand that all great content starts with one thing, and that is a plan. Technically, using this strategy, you can see success without any kind of plan. I won't deny that. You can go live, sit down, do your stream, and then follow through with this, and you will see success. But you're much more likely to actually have success if you plan out and structure your stream in a way that will work afterwards. Every single piece of content you make, whether it is 5 seconds or whether it is 5 hours, should follow a very simple structure. The hook, the meat, the payoff.
That's it.
That's it. The hook is the promise or the reason why a viewer should stick around till the end. The meat is the core content, the journey you're going on, and the payoff is the value you give or the takeaway the viewer gets when it finishes. Let me give you 2 examples. The first example was I planned to do a Q&A stream for you guys. Now, I was planning on doing this stream at a very special time slot where my American audience could actually watch me. This was a part of the hook, but the hook was also the fact that you could ask me questions directly on this once-a-week stream. The meat or core content of this stream is the questions you ask and my answers, which we have a discussion of. The payoff is you get my unfiltered, unrehearsed thoughts, and you can ask follow-up questions. You get value from the stream. A second example that might fit your content a bit better is that I was planning on doing a Pokemon Arceus stream with a twist. In this stream, I was going to hunt down every single secret unknown Pokemon on the map without any kind of guide, and for every 15 minutes where I didn't find a special Pokemon, I have to eat a spoonful of Vegemite. Now, if you don't know about spoonfuls of Vegemite, they're not fun. The hook here is the fun concept of punishment and a challenge to beat. The meat or the core content of the stream is me frantically exploring to find the unknowns and the secrets. And the payoff is that I'm either going to be successful, which is awesome, and I'm going to catch every single secret Pokemon, or I'm going to look beaten down and it's going to be hilarious how much Vegemite I have to eat. Either way, the viewer gets a payoff. And because I know someone's going to say it, no, I'm not scripting my content. This isn't scripting your content. This is just putting work in and planning out a stream so it's actually engaging and you're not just sitting there playing a game.
So it's basically you come up with like the titles of your thumbnails without actually filming, and then you use those titles to illustrate in midstream how you want to go about things. I think that would be the best way of summing it up.
The reason we plan is because I want you to stop thinking about streams as just a stream. You need to think of a stream as a recording session. Absolutely, you'll be engaging with your chat. That's the point of a live stream. But you want to take it a step further. You need to have a bigger goal in mind, that this content is going to go somewhere else, and it needs to be entertaining and valuable for another audience. Focus on making every single moment of your stream as entertaining and as engaging as possible, even if you have 0 chatters. I promise you, it'll make your content so much better, and it'll help you by a huge amount on the next few steps. The next step is to stream, pretty much as you normally would. While you're streaming, you need to keep an eye out for highly clickable, highly shareable, and highly funny or entertaining moments that could be shared onto TikTok or as YouTube Shorts easily. But what is a highly clippable moment? What is engaging? What is shareable? And what will work on TikTok? Well, there are a few rules, and I don't want to pretend like just any old clip will work, because it's actually not true. This is going to be a long video, and I promise you, you have to do every step of this all the way to the end, or else it won't work for you. The first and most important thing to remember is the fact that, like every single platform online, TikTok is a retention rate game.
Yeah, no,
TikTok needs to
that's
hook viewers to watch the entire thing and then rewatch it. In fact, repeat watches are incredibly powerful. Because of this, your opening frame is crucial for hooking the audience in. It needs to be engaging, interesting, and establish a promise that if somebody watches till the end, they will gain value. Whether it's a laugh, whether it's learning something new, whether it's seeing a secret, whatever it is, it has to be a promise. An incredibly powerful example of this is opening TikToks with, "Did you know?" And then the TikTok is showing a secret or sharing a fun fact. Or you can do things like, "Only hardcore gamers will understand this," and people will think, "I'm a hardcore gamer. Does that mean I'll understand it?" Or they'll go, "Am I a hardcore gamer? If I understand this, that means I am." And they'll want to watch to find out why or why not they wouldn't understand it. Now, don't worry too much about having to have the perfect opener for every single clip. I've actually had a lot of success just by slapping a caption on after the fact and using that to hook people instead. For example, like this one where it says, "I didn't read the instructions," and then it's just me looking like an idiot for about 8 seconds. In fact, looking like an idiot for 8 seconds with that caption got me 6,400 views and 200 likes. That was a completely unplanned TikTok, and it was hilarious. Essentially, the important thing to think
That's
about
so
is that
true.
the first frame of your TikTok, as soon as they swipe onto it, needs to hook the viewer to watch the entire thing. But that raises a second question. How long should a TikTok be? There are a few different pieces of advice right now.
Yeah,
floating
it's
around
either
the internet
7
about what the
seconds,
best
30
length for a
seconds.
TikTok is. For example, there's the 8-second meta. Essentially, this says that by making a TikTok exactly 8 seconds and keeping a viewer watching it in full will give you huge success in the algorithm. But breaking the meta a bit, my personal opinion and what I've seen success with as a streamer is really just focusing on making sure they watch the entire TikTok. But I will clarify that and say, if the TikTok is too short, it doesn't matter if they watch the entire thing. It seems to just not do well for me. An example of this is when I made a 17-second TikTok from Pokemon Arceus where I found an unknown. It had a great hook and it kept people watching all the way till the end. It got around 3,000 views and 151 likes in the first day. Seeing this, the next stream, I hunted down 5 more unknowns. I took the advice about the 8-second meta and I showed off where you could find the unknowns in around 5 to 8 seconds. I made 5 more TikToks from those clips, and every single one of them flopped incredibly hard. I'm talking 300 views or less, which is terrible on TikTok. And the reason is length. When you have 0 viewership on a platform and you see success and then try and replicate it but fail, it's easy to want to give up. But I didn't. I went back to the drawing board and I made another clip with the unknowns. I decided that I would start by saying, "This is the hardest unknown to find," and that was supposed to be my hook to keep people watching the entire clip. Then I would spend time showing exactly how to get the unknown and walk all the way from one side of a map to the other. The TikTok ended up being 17 seconds, but it worked. It got 1,700 views and 126 likes very quickly after posting it. Now, these are rookie numbers, but we're building up to a bigger thing. Seeing how this was working, I started to get a little bit cheeky, and I started the next TikTok with, "I honestly believe 99% of you don't know about this secret." And then I spent 33 seconds walking through a building from the entrance all the way to the top to a barely secret door that leads to a roof, around the roof, and then to the other side where you find an unknown. The entire time, I was obviously narrating what I was doing. Obviously, I clipped all of this and I turned it into a TikTok and I released it, and within one day, it had received over 28,600 views, 175 shares, 147 comments, and 2,112 likes. But now it is sitting at 78,000 views, 3,700 likes as of writing this. Now, I will admit, these TikToks are sort of planned out. I find the unknown naturally during the stream, but rather than instantly catch it when I see it, I back up a little bit, I do a hook, a meet, and a payoff while live, and then my chat or I will clip it. But you can see success simply by taking funny and engaging clips as well. It is just a bit more hit and miss. For example, I have a few really good clips of my girlfriend on stream trying to guess different Pokemon names based off just images. These were not planned at all. They were just funny clips, and they open with, "Who's that Pokemon?" which is a great hook, and then my girlfriend calling a Beedrill a Butterwasp McNeedlehands. All 3 of these TikToks
Butterwasp
received
McNeedlehands.
2,300
That's
and
not bad.
2,700 views each, and a couple hundred likes each as well. I didn't expect these ones to do really well, but some of the ones I did expect to do well got no views, and then other ones that I just threw up for a gaff got a lot of views. This is what I mean when I say unplanned ones are very hit and miss. Now you're probably thinking, okay, so you got one viral TikTok and the rest received a few thousand views. Well, that's because I'm in testing. Then I did a Wordle stream. Now this was an amazing stream and it had some amazing clips in it because I learned that if you start every single Wordle with erect penis taint moist, you'll be able to guess the word every single time on the 5th go. I didn't plan any of these, but they were great short clips. So of course I turned them into TikToks. And in about 12 hours, one of them had received over 500,000 views, 24,000 likes, and 837 shares. And all the others were getting a few thousand views minimum as well. It is currently sitting at 1.4 million views. And I just released another TikTok today from a random moment in my Elden Ring stream where I actually trimmed it and carefully timed the cutoff point, and that's already received 100,000 views in the first day as well. What I'm trying to say to you guys is, if you push content and you're careful about what you convert and how you release it, you can start to get a lot of traction very quickly because I didn't have really any followers before this. I want to clarify that I am not in any way the expert or pro of TikTok. There are much more talented people out there. I'm just sharing with you my experiences, my tests, and what worked for me. The most important thing you can do when trying to create content like this is to reflect on what is working, what isn't, do your own.
All right, so given the time crunch I'm on, we're gonna jump straight into some Horizon Zero Dawn, and I will tag that. No, I just need this one. Yeah, I was like, I don't need to see my face on this. I don't need the PS4 version on here. I'm gonna do this after stream so we don't lose anything. Wait, am I not? Oh, I should be live. Yeah, we are live. All right, we're good there. Stream Studio. And then schedule what we need to add for next week. Be for next week. Nope, drop that, and then now we do some saving, and we should be good. We add PS5 to that one. All right, that's all good and dandy. All right, we're good with that. I can't see chat on that, so I'm gonna drop the chat in studio mode and then go from there. Oh, we gotta return to base. Wait, there's an unknown campfire. Yeah, or just have it like this. Yeah. Oh, we just can't go directly into it. It's like, I am not climbing this entire thing all over again. Oh, let's see who's in her house now.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tenakth friend arrived.
Kotallo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training.
Ooh.
Come along.
Just go. She's flirting with you. She's flirting with you. Just go. Such a disappointment. We're on top of that one when you don't know how to flirt. Actually, yeah. Did you save him? So you're not gonna save him? That I don't know if that's being a good friend.
When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
What? What?
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
I don't
Hades.
think it's actually Aletheia.
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is
Exactly.
my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Hephaestus, maybe?
Alright. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
Oh,
What if
that was
it's a trap?
sneaky.
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Don't be mad. She's just trying to help out.
Drone's reconnected now.
Oh, okay. Oh, from what it was seeing around the air.
Error. Drone feed disconnected.
I was able to unlock another room in the
Oh,
main
Aloy.
living area.
Your Karja friend came through.
I'll check it out when
She
I
went
can.
to that Oseram camp
don't
to the
quite
living
un-
for
Aloy.
southwest.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions.
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines that answer to Gaia?
Yes,
How many?
as many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
What do you think of our squad?
They seem eager to fight. Though I admit it is strange to see an Utaru in the ranks. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
Leaders
Sure
and
seemed pretty
coordinators,
effective
they
when she
do.
Took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
A little bit. Okay.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people.
I will. I overheard that Do you require my...
I'd rather have you and Zoe guard the base while we're...
It shall be done. May the Ten walk with you.
Okay, so I still need plow horns to make Am I wearing this one? But I can't even proceed on this yet. No.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Oh, as I'm away to gather stuff. Okay, makes sense.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least.
Or strange that
And
there's people trying to kill you.
That such life should be bent on destroying ours.
Right, I should probably go.
Is it true you're investigating a signal coming?
Maybe.
Be careful.
I will. Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired.
Gaia, what's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Well, it's getting some use. Looks like Erend and Katala moved their stuff in. Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
Which door?
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
So that's the restrooms and showers and pods. What other rooms we got here? There. Third room down.
Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. My old spear. Rust helped me make it when I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
All right, so that's all the rooms here. Skills, 4 points. Let's do infiltrator, machinist. Oh, I'll get the next level with this one. Okay, so this one. Oh yeah. So we have sides on hold. Oh, everything's on hold until we do that one.
Yeah, that one was called Hades. There she is. You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Ooh. Trouble. Trouble.
Merman.
What is that?
What the hell?
Ooh, finally. Whatever else she has on her arm, I want it.
Well, that takes the keg.
Scan everything and figure out what was going on here.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. rebels did. It took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
What?
It looked like she could
Hello,
make it come
Verbena?
and go at will.
What do you have for me?
But it's gone
I
now.
checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset.
Well,
Can
go do
we
your
call off
thing.
this pointless search
I'll
already?
wait here.
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall.
Oh, there's a fire there.
Let's see what I can do with this.
Alright, so we have a body here. She was shot with something over there. Where was it where they blew up? No, it doesn't say what that is. Oh, up there. Corpse. Guard weapon.
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
We just sitting on top of it like it's nothing.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Obviously, it's what's his name? Silas.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
Most likely. So who sent the distress signal? Is that a cave?
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset.
What's the asset? Hold up.
I wonder what this asset is.
Is it the little girl, the
Alright.
clone that ran away?
I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. That was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. Do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
SOS coordinate. Yeah.
Find this in my stash later.
What you got, Varl?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. careful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind.
Oh.
I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
All right. Oh, I was ready to glide in everything.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
So you just sent a killer robot to do something. I feel like there's a lot of Terminator references in here that they weren't expecting.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Make sure. Alright, so there's a bunker we need to get through and then a door here. Oh, wait.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia is gone? So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or
Yeah.
anything you can blow up.
Alright, let's check the other side
All
here.
this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith,
Find anything that might
probably
tell us what
discovering
the
amazing
asset
things.
is?
I don't think so.
Wait. Or I kick myself in the butt for not getting that later. They did leave a lot of junk around, apparently. No, it looks like should be going further down, basically. All right, that makes sense. Over here. No, it was this way.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
It's probably the girl who's walking around. Things there.
The control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Oh, let's find out.
Gonna need all of that.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Data points. For Bonnie's base, is that one? No. Nope. Military life, Hades, Goldman, Beta Point for requests. Man, telemetry, Spectre, distress signal. 237.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the
Yeah, you said 236, but it was 237. When the math doesn't add up. I knew it was a clone.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
The transmitter?
Hello, Spit. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. So she's
still alive.
Yo, plot twist.
Oh shit, they can fly. Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Oh, wait.
Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Oh, you got armor. Okay. So we can scan you.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
I wish I had something with bombs on it. It's fine.
That thing's quick.
Ooh, no. Gotcha.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Yeah, everyone's waiting at the top, so I was not prepared for that.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
No, so this way, take all the way to the very top of this. I'm thinking we're gonna melt it and then put some
Aloy! Ah,
Aaron!
and the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight, I'm almost there.
Oh, don't worry.
Just hurry.
Let's not get 3 arrows to the
That
face.
doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
I mean, if we could fly, it'd be great, but we can't.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out.
Gotta use something
That
other than
thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do. A heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre. Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it.
Yeah.
If I stay out of its line of fire. Tough fight to take that thing head on.
Let's get into this. It's done.
Quick, work it out, one.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
Also, put a jacket on her as aim point.
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zenith won't be so invincible after all. The snowfall's blanketing the land.
Come on, come on. It probably disrupts electricity.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
Aloy!
We're in the maintenance corridor
Glad you
below
made
the
it back
control
okay.
room.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of
sensory freefall.
Oh, it's like being on a lot of drugs and you can't handle it.
Unreal. Distant.
Yep.
Is there anything that can help? Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work. Yeah. Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information about you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith
Want Earth back.
Planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that?
A lot of people, unfortunately.
Like a Gaia Colonel, they'll have a hard time doing that. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy, so it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission.
So that means we can access it
If I
somehow.
requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge just out of reach must have been frustrating. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry.
Of course, the rich.
Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, They resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or... So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths? How did you know? Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not!
Yo, why you getting mad? Relax. Take a deep breath.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die. Hey.
Yeah,
Calm
calm your tits. Relax. Relax. Take a deep
You're
breath.
here now, right?
Woosa.
So is there anything you can do to help?
Yeah,
I
a
have
lot.
some knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Ah, way to call you a disappointment and a failure.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
All right, we're gonna drop the weapon off to Gaia, and then we're going to take. I hit the gym, so I'll be back on later. Gaia, where you at?
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Who else would it
Based on
be?
your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon.
Not yet,
Now there
but
is another clone of Elizabeth here with us.
yeah, we have like 2 main clones for that. But on that note, guys, I gotta hit the gym, and we will be back in a little bit.